This Halloween, whenever a visitor pops up at my front door, my family automatically gets a picture of them as a horrifying monster. Today, we're building this automated prank machine using Home Assistant's brand new AI task, Generate Image, which was just released this October. But first, let me give you a quick demo of how incredible this thing is. Over in Developer Tools, under Actions, you can now select Generate Image. I can just type in a prompt like generate a smart light bulb in a cinematic, realistic style, pick the AI task entity, and hit Perform Action. In a few seconds, there it is. It generates a picture right here. That's text to image. But here's where it gets really powerful. I can now take that image, attach it, and give it a new prompt like transform the image into a Disney-style picture. And just like that, it uses the first image as a reference to create a brand new one. That's image to image, and that's exactly what we're gonna use. Now that you see how it works, building our automation is gonna be a lot simpler. To power this, we're gonna need an AI model that can handle images. And for that, I'm using Gemini 2.5 Flash Image. So first, you'll need to grab a free Gemini API key. Just head over to the Google AI Studio homepage, click Get API Key, create a new key in your project, give it a name, and copy it. Back in Home Assistant, go to your Integrations, search for and add Google Gemini, and just paste in that key. Easy. Now, one crucial step. By default, the AI task uses the standard text model. We need to tell it to use the image model. Just go into the AI task settings, uncheck recommended model settings, and in the Model dropdown, select Gemini 2.5 Flash Image. If you want to fine-tune the output, you can also adjust advanced parameters like temperature and top P right below, but for this project, the defaults work great. Okay, the backend is all set. Now we can build the automation itself. And just like always, it's a simple when, then do logic. When a person is detected at the front door, then the front door camera will immediately take a snapshot. Next, the AI task will grab that snapshot and transform it into a spooky Halloween-style picture. And finally, it will send that single monstrous image to our family's phones. Of course, if your camera is already in Frigate or has its own person detection, you won't even need a separate presence sensor. But here's a problem with sharing automations. Every single device in your Home Assistant, your camera, your presence sensor, your phone, has its own unique name or entity ID. This means you can't just copy and paste an automation from someone else and expect it to work. You'd have to go through the code and manually replace every single one of those IDs with your own. So, to make this super easy for you guys, I've wrapped this entire automation into a blueprint. There are two ways to get this into your system. The easiest way is to import it directly via a URL. If you upload the blueprint file to your own GitHub repository, you can just copy the raw file link, paste it into the import box in the blueprint dashboard, and it'll add it for you. Or you can do it manually. Create a new YAML file in your config, blueprints, automation, Home Assistant folder, paste the code inside, and restart Home Assistant. Once it's loaded, you'll get these clean drop-down menus where you can just select your camera, your sensor, and your phones. You can even customize the AI prompt and the notification message right here. This completely simplifies the setup process. Now, one quick tip though, I'd recommend leaving the snapshot file path as is. If you change it here, you'll have to go and edit the blueprint's code to match, or it'll throw an error. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see how this thing works in action. I'll walk up to the sensor, the automation triggers, the camera takes a snapshot, the AI does its work, and my phone gets a notification with this terrifying picture. Perfect. And by the way, all the steps and code we went through today are summarized in a detailed guide. You can find the link for that in the description as well. Of course, what I showed you is just a starting point. There's a million ways you could customize this. You could change the AI prompt to turn visitors into Christmas elves, cartoon characters, anything you can imagine. The key takeaway is that you now have a framework for using image-to-image AI in your automations. Drop your best ideas in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. As always, thank you so much for watching. If this video gave you a good laugh or sparked some creative ideas, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'll catch you in the next one.